Tensions between Iran and Israel have entered a second week of escalating missile and drone strikes. Total casualties now surpass 1,300 combined, with mounting global alarm. What began on June 13 with Israeli strikes targeting Iranian military and nuclear facilities has spiraled into an exchange of hundreds of missiles and drones. Israel claims its campaign, Operation Rising Lion, has delayed Iran's nuclear program by 2 to 3 years. On June 19th, an Iranian Sigil missile hit Soroka Medical Center in Beersheba. At least 50 wounded, suspected chemical leak. Israel calls it a war crime. Israel says Iran deployed multi-warhead missiles, complicating Israel's defense systems. Iran reports over 650 killed, including 263 civilians. Israel confirms at least 24 civilian deaths, with hospitals and residential areas hit. A near-total communications blackout is underway in Iran, likely to control information as casualties mount. A near-total communications blackout is underway in Iran, likely to control information as casualties mount. Fear and panic ripple through both nations. Tehran is seeing mass evacuations. Over 100,000 have fled the capital. Meanwhile, hospitals in Israel are overwhelmed. Global actors, UN, EU, US, Russia, Arab League, are urging de-escalation. French, German, and UK diplomats met Iranian counterparts in Geneva, but no breakthroughs so far. The U.S. Embassy in Israel announced evacuation flights for American citizens. India launched Operation Sindhu to rescue its nationals from Iran. U.S. President Donald Trump has warned Iran it has a maximum of 2 weeks to avert U.S. airstrikes. A decision on direct American involvement is imminent. Mossad reportedly smuggled in drones and explosives to sabotage Iran's missile infrastructure, part of a sophisticated preemptive hybrid operation. Human rights organizations argue that both sides, Israel targeting civilian infrastructure like hospitals, Iran firing on civilian zones, may be violating international law. U.S. decision on military involvement. Announcement expected within 2 weeks. Diplomatic efforts. Any successful de-escalation from talks in Geneva. Civilian toll and humanitarian crises. Further injuries, displacement, and global aid. Regional ramifications. Spillover threats, or détente, involving Hezbollah, Lebanon, Syria, and energy market. Moscow has walked a careful tightrope, deepening its strategic, military, and economic partnership with Tehran while stopping short of direct military intervention. Background: Russia and Iran signed a 20-year comprehensive strategic partnership in January 2025, covering defense, technology, nuclear energy, and sanctions evasion. Russia supplies Iran with air defense systems, radars, and possibly Su-35 jets, and S-400s, yet has refrained from intervening militarily in the current exchanges with Israel. Russia has offered to mediate peace and even secured Israel's assurances to safeguard Russian personnel at its Bushehr nuclear plant, while warning that any Israeli strike there could trigger a Chernobyl-style catastrophe. This conflict could define Middle East security for years to come. Subscribe to our channel for real-time updates, expert analysis, and exclusive on-the-ground reports. Leave your thoughts below. How should the world respond?